Medical consumer reporting companies share information on your medical data only if you authorize the release of your medical records to an insurance company. So the credit bureaus that would pull your information. They are only supposed to do it if you authorize it. How so what I would recommend you do is if this applies to you, if this is a concern for you, then go to these credit bureaus and pull your report, see what's on there. If you see a company on there that you haven't heard of or is unfamiliar to you, more than likely you did not give them permission to release your information. Therefore, you can sue. Okay. Again, this is why you don't want to dispute online in case you need to sue. You never know when you need to sue or you come across a situation where that's necessary. Yes, it's easy to do things online. It's faster as opposed to writing a letter and getting an envelope and getting a stamp, mailing it out. But it's worth it. You just never know. Anything, any company that violates the HIPAA law, that's they're in for a major lawsuit. So just think of that. Now, let's go into it. Again, you go through your filter. You want to scroll down to medical, hit apply filters, and let's see how many credit bureaus cover the medical. Only 2. I have never heard of either company. Okay. So we're going to check out the first one. This one is Milliman Telescript, and this collects prescription drug purchase history for qualifying the, I'm sorry, let me repeat that. Collects prescription drug purchase history for qualifying the relative mortality risk of life insurance applicants and provides risk scores for underwriting decisions. Interesting. Okay, so here's their information. This is the website. Let's check out the website. Boom. Okay. This is what it looks like. Instantly you can see right here at the top you can request your credit report from them. Let's see what it says. It assures that your personal health records are gathered only upon your authorization. We handle your records securely and in accordance with HIPAA privacy requirements. That's pretty good. All right. All right. With IntelliScript process, you control who receives your medical information. We only gather your relevant personal data with your permission given at any time of your application. Okay, so I'm not familiar with this. I have never needed to dispute with this company before, but their website looks pretty clear, pretty simple to use. You can request a report here. So no matter how much scrolling you do, no matter what page you are on, you can request your credit report. So, all right, that seems pretty cool. They even have it in Spanish if you need to, a Spanish version of that. So, okay, that seems pretty important. Again, I can't speak too much on this because I have never needed to dispute anything as far as medical is concerned, other than what was on the 3Bs. I never needed to dig deeper. Getting medical off a credit report, in my opinion, is the easiest thing to remove, usually the first to go. And a lot of it has to do with getting your information from the whoever's reporting it, from the creditor, and it you have to have a wet signature. And they just don't give me problems when I dispute it, so I never needed to go deeper. As soon as I dispute, boom, medical comes right off. So, but this is, if you're having, I know a lot of people, again, especially with the pandemic, COVID, all that, have had a lot of medical issues, medical bills piling up, and I have seen it on credit reports, but again, if you want to dig deeper, then here's the 2 credit bureaus that you want to utilize. Now, this next one is called MIB Inc. Again, never heard of this company, this credit bureau at all. Collects information about medical conditions and hazardous avocations with your authorization. It reports this information to life and health insurance companies to assess your risk and eligibility during the underwriting of individual rather than as a member of a group. Life, health, disability income, critical illness, and long term care insurance policies. MIB is a subsidiary of MIB Group Incorporated. So, that's interesting. Maybe you want to pull your credit report from this company, MIB. And when I say company, I mean credit bureau. Each credit bureau is actually a company, believe it or not. This is what it looks like. Find lost life insurance. Okay, that's interesting. Definitely check out this website. Um, it seems to be pretty informative from what I can see. But if you're about to, if you're about to apply for some life insurance, what I would do is pull your report or any of the other topics that were they discuss or that they specialize in, and just see what's on the report before you apply for anything, just so you don't get turned down. But this is different. I'm actually not going to get too deep into this too much because again, I've been doing credit repair for a long time and I have never had a situation where somebody wanted me to dispute from another credit bureau. I never had a desire to it. It was never a necessity, but it might be for you. Again, COVID was a beast for a lot of people. Not everybody had insurance. Not everybody had the necessary coverage. Not everything was completely covered. And it affected a lot of people's credit scores straight up and down. So, I get it, but this can cover you if you're trying to get any sort of, what do they say, life insurance. For example, if something about prescription drugs, if you feel that this applies to you, by all means, definitely go check it out. Now, if you want to go see which credit bureaus affect, and this is a biggie, affect any personal property, consumer home, auto property, then check out the next video.